Right, Mure Zimbabwe, the minister, the Dubai company, and the nephew who never worked a day in his life. So I was just sitting there, minding my own business, eating my sadza with my matemba, watching my data disappear on this Zimbabwe Wi-Fi that costs more than a university degree. Oh, and then someone sends me a message. Now I can't tell you who sent it. I can't show you what they sent. But what I can tell you is that after I read it, I sat in silence for 4 minutes. 4 minutes, me, the person who has something to say about everything. Silent, right? Mure Zimbabwe. Because sometimes Zimbabwe doesn't make you angry. Sometimes Zimbabwe doesn't make you laugh. Sometimes Zimbabwe just makes you sit there and stare at the wall and question everything you thought you knew about human beings. Today is one of those days. So put down your phone. Actually, no, keep your phone. But stop scrolling because today we are talking about Dubai. We are talking about ministers. We are talking about a company that exists but also kind of doesn't. And we are talking about a nephew, a very, very lucky nephew. Get your tea. I shall wait. Right, Zimbabwe. Now, let's establish something first. We all know how corruption works in Zimbabwe, right? It's not a secret. It's not even a scandal anymore. It's just the weather. You wake up, you check if it's raining, you check the bond not red, you assume someone in government stole something. Normal. It's Tuesday, right? It's just a normal Tuesday. Zig. Right. The classic version goes like this. You become a minister. Within 3 months, your wife is a catering company. Within 6 months, your cousin is a construction company that wins every government tender despite having one wheelbarrow and a dream. Within a year, your brother-in-law is supplying government vehicles at 3 times the market price. Vehicles that break down in the parking lot on delivery day. We know this story. We have lived this story. Some of us, Mure Zimbabwe, have watched this story destroy this country slowly like a termite eating a beautiful house from the inside. But bro, that was amateur corruption. That was corruption with training wheels. That was corruption doing its O levels. What I am about to describe to you today is corruption with a master's degree, corruption in a suit, corruption that travels business class, and there's a loyalty card. We have evolved. Right. See, the new move, the sophisticated move is Dubai. And before anyone comes to my comments saying I'm attacking Dubai, I love Dubai. Beautiful place. Amazing architecture. They turn the desert into a dream. Respect that. But here's the thing about Dubai that certain people find very, very attractive. Dubai is what we call in financial circles a no questions asked kind of place. Dubai loves money the way Zimbabweans love a funeral. Unconditionally, enthusiastically, and in very large numbers. You can set up a company in Dubai quickly. You can move money in and out. And most importantly, nobody is calling Harare to verify anything. Are you starting to see where this is going? Right. Let me walk you through the steps. And I want you to pay attention because this is genuinely impressive in the most disgusting way. The meat. Right. Step one, you set up a company in Dubai, not in your name, obviously. You are a minister. You are a respectable person. You go to church. You sit in the front row. The pastor prays for you specifically. So the company is in your nephew's name. Your nephew, who is 24 years old, who has never held a job, who was failing his A-levels just 18 months ago, who you used to give $5 pocket money on Christmas. That nephew is now an international businessman. He has a company in Dubai with a website and a logo and everything. Step two, that company, your nephew's company, starts winning contracts from Zimbabwe, from your ministry specifically. Remarkable coincidence. The boy can't pass accounts at school, but he can run a multinational that supplies your exact ministry with exactly what they need at exactly the right time. God is good. Step three, the money leaves Zimbabwe legally, completely legally, because Zimbabwe is paying a legitimate invoice from a legitimate registered company that your nephew owns in Dubai. The paperwork is clean, the process followed procedure, the finance department signed off, everything is above board. On paper. Step four, you attend a conference in Dubai, very important conference, top African leaders, serious discussions about development infrastructure and the future of the continent, very productive. You come back to Harare with nothing, no bags, no gifts, no foreign currency, because the money is already there in Dubai, in your nephew's company account, waiting for you like a good wife waits for her husband. You didn't smuggle anything. You didn't break any visible rule. You just had a very successful nephew and a very busy conference schedule. Genius, evil, but genius. Zimbabwe. And here is the part that got me staring at that wall for 4 minutes. When the journalists ask questions, and some brave journalists do ask questions in Zimbabwe, God bless them, they are stronger than me. When the journalists ask questions, the response is always the same. We are committed to transparency and good governance. We are committed to fighting corruption. We welcome any investigations. The man who owns a secret company in Dubai through his nephew who was failing A levels is committed to transparency. I can't. This is why I eat my salsa slowly now. I need the time to process. And look, I know some of you are laughing because that's what we do in Zimbabwe. We laugh because the alternative is to cry every single day, and none of us have that kind of time or that kind of tears left. But let's be serious for a moment. This money that is sitting in Dubai in a company owned by a 24-year-old who can't pass A levels, that money was supposed to build something. A road, a school, a clinic in a rural area where a mother is walking 4 kilometers to get her child basic medication. That's what we are actually talking about. Not just corruption, not just theft. We are talking about a real person, a real mother, a real child, a real 4-kilometer walk. That didn't have to happen. That's the part that should make us angry beyond the jokes. Now, I'm not going to name names today, not because I'm scared. I want to be very clear about that. It's just that my landlord doesn't accept carriage as payment, and my data bundles are already finished from researching this video. But if you know, you know. And if you don't know, share this video right now to every Zimbabwean you know in SA, in the UK, in Australia, back home, everywhere. As a matter of fact, Zimbabwe, urikutoona uri kupi, vari kudiaspora, vari muZimbabwe, please tiudze location yako comment section, tichange tirimo nemi. Right. Share with everybody, because the people who need to be uncomfortable tonight or today need to see this in their notifications. Pano pamuzinda wevanhu. We are not sleeping. Thank you for watching.